A trip to Mekong River Delta is an unforgettable trip in my Vietnam backpacking trip. So I would say it's definitely worth it. So our trip started from the city center. The tour travel picked me up from my hotel and we proceeded towards Mekong Delta. Uh, The Mekong River is the 12th largest river in the world. It originates from China and it passes through Burma, Myanmar, and then through Thailand, then to Laos, and then to Cambodia, and then finally it reaches the sea through Vietnam. So a trip to Mekong Delta is an enchanting experience. It was really a remarkable journey. It took about an hour ride, and this is our tour guide for the day, and he's just a charming person who entertained us in a lot many ways in our trip and kept us to the pace with his travel. As we proceeded towards Mekong Delta, we had a break in a place called Highway Resto. So it's just a beautiful place with natural ponds and with the cafeteria around where we had some refreshments and to stretch ourselves. So we rested there for a 30 minutes break, and then again we started back to Mekong Delta. The one that you are seeing is the Mekong River, the grand and the longest river in Asia. So on the either sides is the Mekong River. You can have a beautiful view of this one, the widespread running towards the sea. Along the way I purchased the fresh lychees. It's farm grown lychees, which is really superb. And then we headed to Bricklin furnace, about how the bricks are prepared. After visiting Bricklands, we boarded our cruise boat, and our boat started from the place. So we had some refreshments in that. We had a welcome drink. So it was a coconut drink there, coconut water. So it was really nice. So as we headed towards the Mekong River Delta to the interiors, it was really an amazing experience for a first timer like me. You can really see around the natural serene places of the Vietnam Mekong River Delta. So when you are in Ho Chi Minh City, you should never miss visiting this Mekong River Delta. You can just sit and relax and just enjoy the beauty of the Mekong River. The water looks so muddy, but the surroundings, it was a different environment with encapsulated between the delta. So you can have a glance of how the river life is. We stopped at a place where we had witnessed how the traditional way of manufacturing that Vietnamese coconut candy is being made in the unit. So we can also purchase some candies which is kept over there. So they offered us a slice of coconut pieces for us to taste the Vietnamese coconut. So we had some light refreshments over there. We were offered with a welcome drink and with a fruits platter, this team. So it was papaya, jackfruit, and banana and orange, and we were served with the traditional coconut wine. It was really strong as it went inside my throat. And so this is rice wine with my team. So from there we boarded our boat again and then headed towards the delta for our visit. After cruising through the delta, we alighted at a place about a 40 minutes ride away from the place where we boarded the boat. From there, we walked to the village interiors, and then at a place we boarded a bicycle. We got a bicycle, and from there we started to make a bicycle ride to see the interiors of the Mekong Delta. So the roads were paved and it was concrete made some places. So as you travel inside the interiors of the Mekong River village, you can see the houses, the plantations, the gardens, the farms around, and the villages. Some of the houses are really modern one, and whereas in some places you can really see the traditional interior Vietnamese houses. And this is the interior of the coconut plantations that has been grown inside the Mekong Delta. So it's a narrow footpath, like a concrete road. So this is where they do have a canals on the sides of the houses where they grow the fishes and they make the catch from it. So it was around 20 minutes ride of a bicycle trip from the place where we started to pedal our bicycles. So it was a nice experience to how to really feel the real authentic nature of place inside the villages. After the bicycle ride, we headed to a place where we had a glimpse of how the mat is being manufactured in a traditional way by Vietnamese people. So from then we headed to a place where we stopped for a lunch. It was inside the interiors of the Mekong village. The time it was drizzling, but it was not a heavy rains of course. So the climate was very good at that time. So from there we had a sumptuous lunch with the different Vietnamese foods over there. And this is a team. We had a beautiful lunch. It was really delicious with the different varieties, and we really enjoyed the food. The platter was really delicious, I would say, with Vietnamese rice. And then we headed to have an activity that is kayaking. So we boarded a local boat, canoe, and we started kayaking into the interiors of the delta. So we had a closer look of how the delta is, and it was really an amazing experience to transcend inside the interiors of the delta. Once we came closer to the bushes and shrubs, we really got into wonder how this place evolved and how it happened to be so. So this kayaking gave us a lovely experience with our travel mates. And here is our travel mates for the day, 3 guys and myself. So our kayaking, it lasted for just for 30 minutes. Then we reached kayaking activity. We alighted the boat and then we headed back to our main cruise boat. Then we started heading back towards the pier. On the way along, we came across a lot of the bushes and the delta, fragmented delta canals, where we got much closer look of the bushes around the delta. The one-day trip to Mekong Delta gives you really a remarkable experience to witness how the Vietnamese people they live in the delta, and also the formation of the delta, which is really massive one, which is spread across the region. So I would say the trip is really interesting and it gave a lot of pleasure to see around the natural things that is around you in Vietnam. were heading back up here, we really had a remarkable journey that ended our day. So our day started around 8 a.m. and the day got over at around 2 p.m. We came back to the pier. So we are on our way back to the pier. So we crossed some narrow low floor bridges. So we need to just bend our heads back and we need to hold the tent over the boat. So on the way we had some beautiful views around. I will definitely say when you are in Saigon, you must not forget to visit a one-day trip to Mekong River Delta. You will just have a memorable experience for your lifetime seeing the delta spread around the region. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you like my videos, please do share it. Thank you.